So after, excuse me, after Wes dropped me off yesterday, I went back to the hostel and set up my tent. And I started thinking about, what do I want to do to burn 7 days basically to get to Forks, Washington to meet Mom. And started looking at the map. Here, let me show you. So Wes and I stayed in Nanaimo. Yesterday we came down here to Chemainus, and that's where all the murals are. So I came back up here. This is where the hostel is. I got on my bike and I pedaled back down here. Well, what I want to do is get to Victoria, but I didn't like, just being on the highway the whole time. So I started looking at this island here, and there's a little ferry that goes over there, and another ferry that comes across to Sydney, and this is the ferry to Anacortes that I want to take. So this morning I got on the main highway, came down near Chemainus, and took this little road and this little road to Crofton, which is where I am now. I'm in a campground here on the Crofton, or what is this? Osborne Bay. I'm just sitting in an RV park with my tent set up. Here, let me just show you. I want to take this ferry. So I'm here at the Crofton RV park. It's down by the Osborne Bay. I gotta remember all these names. And I want to go over to a little island. So there's my camp. Kind of wedged in here with all these RVers. And that's the ferry I'm going to take tomorrow. It's a car ferry, and it takes 20 minutes to get over to the island, an island called Salt Springs. And it seems like it cycles about every hour or so. So anyway, the ferry crossing takes me to that island, to that ferry terminal. And way on the south end of that island is rumored to be a campsite. So that's the issue, is get to that island, and it's got a lot of hills. I have not been riding hills lately, and I think it's about 30 miles long. So I'll ride to the south end of that island. There's a campsite there, get a camp, and then there's another ferry from that island over to Sydney, and Sydney is where I want to go to. Whoops, let me get out of the way here. Here comes somebody. Sydney is where I want to go to get on the ferry that gets me to Anacortes back in the United States. So I'm kind of trying to burn days, but I thought it'd be fun to go over to another little island and just pedal for a while. It's gonna be fun.